Calm Journey: How to Reduce Anxiety in Stressful Situations. The Power of Calm: Mastering Chaos with Unshakable Peace. Life will test you. It will throw storms your way, unexpected challenges, overwhelming pressure, and moments where everything feels like it's spinning out of control. Chaos has a way of making us feel small, powerless, and on the verge of breaking. But here's what I need you to understand. Calmness is not weakness, it is power. The ability to remain calm in the midst of chaos is not just a skill, it's a mindset, a discipline, a spiritual weapon. When the world around you is frantic, your calm becomes your strength. When fear, stress, and negativity try to take over, your peace becomes your shield. But how do you hold on to peace when everything inside you wants to panic? How do you stay steady when life feels unstable? You train your mind before the storm comes. You anchor yourself in faith. You refuse to let the noise of the world overpower the stillness within you. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are steadfast, because they trust in you. Isaiah 26:3. But how do you hold on to peace when everything inside you wants to panic? How do you stay steady when life feels unstable? You train your mind before the storm comes. You anchor yourself in faith. You refuse to let the noise of the world overpower the stillness within you. Chaos doesn't have the power to define you. Your response does. Will you react out of fear, or will you stand firm in wisdom? Will you let pressure break you, or will you use it to rise? The truth is, calmness isn't just about surviving. It's about mastering the moment, reclaiming control, and responding with clarity and confidence. Every challenge carries an opportunity. Every storm holds a lesson. Every moment of uncertainty is a chance to prove to yourself that you are stronger than your circumstances. You are not the storm. You are the steady hand that guides through it. So take a deep breath. Stand firm. Let your calm be louder than the chaos. Because when you master your mind, no situation, no matter how chaotic, can master you. This is your moment. Own it. Mastering peace. Let go and take control where it matters. Most people spend their lives trying to control everything: their jobs, relationships, outcomes, even how others think and behave. We convince ourselves that if we can just manage every little detail, life will be perfect. But here's the paradox. The more we try to control everything, the more stressed, exhausted, and frustrated we become. Why? Because control is an illusion. No one can control everything. And resisting this truth only creates unnecessary anxiety. But God never called us to carry the weight of the world on our shoulders. He calls us to trust Him. Cast all your anxiety on Him because He cares for you. 1 Peter 5:7. True peace comes from trust, not control. Real calm doesn't come from controlling your world. It comes from understanding what is within your power and what isn't. It comes from surrendering what you can't control into God's hands and taking responsibility for what He has entrusted to you. A new perspective. The two hands exercise. Instead of drawing a circle, try this. Hold out both of your hands in front of you. In your right hand, imagine holding everything you can control: your thoughts, actions, words, and choices. This is your power zone, the space where your energy is best spent. You have authority over what you think, how you respond, and the direction you choose to take. In your left hand, imagine holding everything you cannot control: other people's opinions, unexpected setbacks, the past, and circumstances beyond your reach. These things feel heavy, don't they? But here's the key. This is the hand you need to release. Now, physically open your left hand and let go. Release the burden of things that were never meant for you to carry. Instead, focus on strengthening what's in your right hand, the things God has given you stewardship over. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Matthew 11:28. Every time you feel overwhelmed, repeat this exercise. Hold out your hands, remind yourself where your power lies, and make a conscious choice to let go of what isn't yours to control. When you do this, you'll find a new level of peace and confidence, knowing that God is in control of everything outside your grasp. Chapter 2. Mastering Your Emotions. The Power of Resetting Your Mind. Staying calm isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending they don't exist. It's about learning how to reset your mind when negative feelings take over. Imagine your emotions are like a snow globe. When you shake it, the snow swirls chaotically, making it hard to see through the glass. Stress, anger, or anxiety do the same thing to your mind, clouding your judgment and distorting your perception. The key to staying calm is knowing how to let the snow settle, restoring clarity and focus. 1. Name it to tame it. One of the most effective ways to reset your emotions is a science-backed technique called Name It to Tame It. When emotions run high, take a moment to identify what you're feeling and say it out loud or in your head. I feel overwhelmed. I'm irritated by this conversation. Research shows that naming your emotions reduces their intensity by shifting brain activity from the emotional center to the logical center. Instead of reacting impulsively, your brain begins to process the feeling rationally. Think about when you're stuck in traffic, already late for an appointment. Frustration rises, tension builds, and before you know it, you're gripping the wheel, fuming. Instead of letting that frustration take over, try saying, I feel impatient, but I can't change this traffic. I will use this time to breathe and reset. Just naming your frustration can instantly diffuse its power and shift your focus to what you can control. 2. Reset your body to reset your mind. Emotions and body responses are deeply connected, so when you feel overwhelmed, a physical reset can help recalibrate your mind. Step away. Change your environment for a few minutes. Step outside, close your eyes, or simply shift your posture. Movement matters. A quick walk, stretching, or even a few deep knee bends can shift your energy and release tension. Breathe with intention. Try the 4-7-8 breathing technique. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 7 seconds, and exhale for 8 seconds. This slows your heart rate, signaling your body to relax. Imagine being in a heated discussion with someone, and you feel anger rising. Instead of letting emotions control your response, excuse yourself for a moment. Step into another room, splash cold water on your face, take slow, deep breaths, and reset. When you return, your mind is clearer, and you can respond wisely rather than react emotionally. 3. Create a personalized reset ritual. Having a go-to reset ritual ensures you're always prepared to handle emotional storms. Your ritual might include a playlist of calming or uplifting music to shift your mindset, a favorite essential oil or scent, like lavender or peppermint, to help ground you, a quick gratitude exercise to shift your focus from frustration to appreciation, a short prayer or affirmation to remind you of your inner strength and peace. You can't control every situation, but you can control your response. Life will always bring unexpected challenges. You can't control traffic, delays, or difficult people, but you can control how you respond. Just like a snow globe settles when left undisturbed, your mind finds clarity when you reset your emotions. By mastering emotional resetting, you'll be able to navigate even the toughest moments with clarity, confidence, and resilience. The power is in your hands. So, the next time life shakes your snow globe, what reset technique will you use? Blast off Chapter 3. The Power of Gratitude. A faith-filled mindset shift that transforms everything. Gratitude isn't just a feel-good practice. It's a spiritual and mental transformation that can reshape your entire life. It's more than saying thank you for the good times. It's about seeing God's hand in every experience, even the struggles. True gratitude doesn't ignore difficulties. It recognizes that even in the toughest seasons, God is working for you, not against you. Faith and gratitude. A divine perspective. Think about a time when something didn't go as planned. Maybe you missed out on a job opportunity, faced rejection, or had a day filled with obstacles. In the moment, those experiences might have felt like roadblocks. But what if they were actually redirections? Romans 8:28 tells us, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him." That missed opportunity? Maybe it was God's way of positioning you for something greater. That rejection, perhaps it was part of His plan to build your resilience and deepen your trust in Him. When you shift your perspective, you begin to see that gratitude isn't just about feeling thankful. It's about trusting that even the detours, delays, and disappointments are part of a bigger divine plan. Rewiring your mind with faith-filled gratitude. If you want to renew your mind and strengthen your faith, start a gratitude practice, but take it deeper than just listing blessings. Make it a daily act of spiritual alignment with God's plan. Gratitude in the struggle. Instead of just thanking God for what's easy, thank Him for the lessons in what's hard. Lord, I may not understand why this is happening, but I trust that you are using it for my good. Faith over frustration. When things go wrong, shift your thoughts. If this door closed, it's because God has something better in store. Gratitude for the shadows. Ask yourself, what is God teaching me through this? Maybe that tough season is refining your patience, strengthening your faith, or preparing you for something greater. Seeing life through God's lens. Practicing gratitude this way is like putting on a kingdom mindset. Instead of seeing problems, you start seeing purpose. Instead of setbacks, you recognize setups for something greater. When you align gratitude with faith, you stop feeling like life is happening to you and start realizing that God is moving through you. Every moment, good or bad, is shaping you into who He created you to be. So today, instead of asking, "Why is this happening?" ask, "God, what are you trying to show me?" Because when gratitude and faith come together, every experience, no matter how difficult, becomes an opportunity for growth, strength, and divine transformation. What's one unexpected thing you can thank God for today? Chapter 5. The Power of the Inner Narrative. Your inner voice is the most powerful force shaping your life. It directs your thoughts, fuels your emotions, and determines how you navigate challenges. What you repeatedly tell yourself becomes your reality. If your inner voice is harsh, self-critical, or filled with doubt, it can create a mental prison that keeps you from reaching your full potential. But here's the truth. You have the power to rewrite your inner narrative and transform the way you see yourself and the world. The law of the mind. What you think, you become. The Bible teaches us in Proverbs 23:7, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." This is the law of the mind. Your dominant thoughts shape your reality. If you constantly replay thoughts of failure, fear, and inadequacy, your mind will align with those beliefs and create a life that reflects them. But when you choose to speak life, faith, and possibility over yourself, your mind begins to renew, transform, and create a future that aligns with that vision. The mind is like a garden. Whatever you plant will grow. If you plant doubt, negativity, and fear, you will reap anxiety and stagnation. But if you plant faith, confidence, and purpose, you will reap strength, peace, and success. Romans 12:2 reminds us, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." The first step to rewriting your inner narrative is to become aware of what you're planting. The power of awareness. What is your inner voice telling you? Most people don't even realize how their inner voice is shaping them. It's like background music, always playing, but rarely noticed. But when you stop and listen, you might hear thoughts like, "I'll never be good enough. I always mess things up. I'm just not meant for success." These thoughts don't just live in your mind, they create your reality. If you constantly tell yourself you're not capable, you'll act in ways that reinforce that belief. But the moment you take control of your inner dialogue, you take control of your life. Challenge and reframe. Turning lies into truth. The first step in rewriting your inner narrative is to challenge negative thoughts. When self-doubt creeps in, ask yourself, is this really true? Where's the evidence for this? What would I tell a friend who thought this? For example, if you think, "I always fail," take a moment to reflect. Is that really true? What about all the times you've overcome challenges? What about the lessons you've learned along the way? Instead of accepting negativity as truth, reframe it into a powerful belief. Instead of, I'm terrible at this. Say, this is a challenge, but I am learning and improving every day. Instead of, I'll never be successful. Say, God has a purpose for my life, and I am stepping into it with faith and action. This is the law of faith. You must speak what you want to become before you see it. Mark 11:23 says, "Truly I tell you, if anyone says to this mountain, 'Go, throw yourself into the sea,' and does not doubt in their heart, but believes that what they say will happen, it will be done for them." Your words and thoughts have creative power. Speak life into your mind, and your reality will start to shift. Affirmations. Speaking life over yourself. Affirmations are faith-filled declarations that rewire your thinking. When spoken consistently, they transform your subconscious mind and align your beliefs with truth, confidence, and possibility. Here are powerful affirmations to rewrite your inner narrative. I am created for greatness, and nothing can stop me. God's plan for me is good, and I walk in favor and success. I have a sound mind, and I choose thoughts that build me up. Every challenge I face strengthens me and prepares me for greater things. Speak these affirmations daily. Write them on sticky notes. Set them as reminders on your phone. Your brain believes what it hears repeatedly. Make sure it's hearing words of faith and power. Scripting your future, seeing yourself as God sees you. A powerful exercise for rewriting your inner narrative is scripting your future. Take 15 minutes and write a letter from your future self, the version of you that has already overcome today's challenges. Ask yourself, what has my future self learned that I need to know now? How did I grow through my struggles? What advice would my future self give me today? This exercise does two things. It gives you clarity on who you're becoming, and it reminds you that struggles are temporary. It allows you to step into the mindset of success and faith before you even see it. Self-compassion. Treat yourself like you would a friend. Most of us extend grace and encouragement to others, but speak harshly to ourselves. When you make a mistake, instead of tearing yourself down, ask, how would I talk to a friend in this situation? Would you tell them they're worthless, a failure, not good enough? Of course not. You'd remind them of their strength, growth, and potential. Now it's time to do the same for yourself. Even God, who is perfect, does not condemn us in our struggles. Romans 8:1 says, "There is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus." If God gives you grace, why wouldn't you give it to yourself? Surround yourself with the right influences. The voices around you shape the voice inside you. If you constantly expose yourself to negativity, toxic people, self-doubt, destructive media, you'll struggle to rewrite your inner narrative. Instead, fill your mind with faith, inspiration, and wisdom. Listen to empowering podcasts. Read books that strengthen your mindset. Spend time with people who uplift and challenge you to grow. Limit negative influences, whether toxic relationships or social media negativity. The more positive inputs you surround yourself with, the easier it becomes to cultivate a powerful, faith-filled inner voice. Rewriting your inner narrative equals rewriting your life. This process isn't about silencing every negative thought. It's about choosing which thoughts you believe and act on. Your inner voice should be your greatest ally, not your worst enemy. The more you align your thoughts with faith, truth, and possibility, the more you'll step into the person you were created to be. So, what will your new inner narrative be? Chapter 6. Seeing Beyond Limits, the Power of Faith and Visualization. Visualization is a divine gift and one of the most powerful tools you can use to transform your desires into reality. By vividly imagining your goals as already accomplished, you activate the extraordinary potential God has placed within you. This practice isn't just mental daydreaming, it's a spiritual and neurological process that primes your mind, body, and soul for the future you're destined to create. When you align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with God's vision for your life, you unlock the doors to your fullest potential. The science and faith behind visualization. The idea behind visualization is simple yet profound. Your brain doesn't distinguish between vividly imagined experiences and real ones. When you create detailed mental images of success, you activate the same neural pathways as if the event were already happening. This prepares your mind and body to act as though success is inevitable, boosting your confidence and aligning your actions with your faith. Consider this scripture. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Hebrews 11:1. Visualization brings this concept to life. When you see your desired outcome in your mind's eye and feel the emotions associated with it, you're walking in faith, believing in the unseen and trusting God to bring it into reality. Athletes, entrepreneurs, and leaders have long used visualization to prime themselves for success. Before stepping onto the field or into the boardroom, they mentally rehearse every detail of their victory. They see it, feel it, and believe it. You can use this same technique in your own life, no matter your goal, whether it's a thriving career, a restored relationship, or a healthier body. How to visualize effectively. 1. Engage all your senses. Don't just picture your goal, immerse yourself in it. Create a sensory-rich mental experience. For example, visualize your success. What does it look like? Picture the colors, the setting, and the people around you. Feel the emotions. What does joy, confidence, and gratitude feel like in your body? Hear the sounds. Imagine the applause, the laughter, or the encouraging words of those supporting you. Smell and taste success. Maybe it's the scent of a new office or the taste of a celebratory meal. The more vivid your mental picture, the more real it becomes to your brain, strengthening your faith in its possibility. 2. Add emotional intensity. It's not enough to simply see the outcome. You must feel it. Emotions are powerful drivers of manifestation because they align your energy with your desires. When you visualize, feel the excitement of achieving your goal, the gratitude for God's provision, and the joy of walking in your purpose. Emotion creates motion, propelling you toward your vision. 3. Pair visualization with action. Faith without works is dead. James 2:17. Visualization is not a passive process. It's a tool to prime your mind for action. Once you've created a clear mental blueprint of your goals, take intentional steps toward them. Each action you take, no matter how small, reinforces your belief in the possibility of success. Daily visualization practice. To make visualization a consistent habit, set aside time each day, preferably in the morning or before bed when your mind is most receptive. Find a quiet place, close your eyes, and follow these steps. 1. Relax your mind. Take deep breaths and center yourself in God's presence. 2. Visualize your goal. Imagine your desired outcome in vivid detail. 3. Feel gratitude. Thank God in advance for bringing your vision to life. 4. Speak life. Use affirmations to declare God's promises over your life. For example, I am fearfully and wonderfully made, equipped for success, and destined for greatness. Start with just a few minutes a day and gradually extend your practice as it becomes second nature. Overcoming common misconceptions. Some people mistakenly believe that visualization alone will bring success. While it's a powerful tool, it must be paired with faith-filled action. Visualization aligns your mind with your goals, but it's up to you to seize the opportunities and take the steps God places before you. Others struggle with doubts or fears during visualization. When this happens, remember that God has not given you a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. 2 Timothy 1:7. Replace doubts with affirmations of faith and lean on God's strength to overcome. The transformative power of visualization. Visualization is not just about achieving external success. It's about transforming your mind to align with God's purpose. By practicing visualization, you strengthen the neural pathways associated with success, making it easier to take action. You increase your awareness of opportunities that align with your vision. You build confidence and resilience, knowing that your dreams are not only possible, but inevitable with God's guidance. Exercises to master visualization. In this chapter, you'll find practical exercises to enhance your visualization practice, including creating a mental movie. Imagine a detailed storyline of your success, playing it in your mind daily. Practicing gratitude. Visualize your goals while expressing gratitude for what you already have. Building a vision board. Use images and affirmations to keep your goals front and center. You'll also learn how to avoid common mistakes, such as focusing on fear instead of faith or visualizing without emotional intensity. Step into your God-given vision. Visualization is a powerful tool that, when combined with faith and action, can transform your life. God has given you the ability to imagine, dream, and create. By aligning your thoughts with His promises and taking steps toward your goals, you can manifest the abundant life He has planned for you. The future you desire is not out of reach. It's waiting for you to claim it with confidence, faith, and unwavering determination. Begin today. See it, believe it, and with God's help, make it your reality.